So let's talk about AI. We've talked about it before, but today we're really going to dive deep into something that's becoming absolutely critical: the AI employer brand health audit. You've probably been wondering what AI is really thinking and saying about your company. Well, this is how you find out. Let's get right into it.
And look, this isn't some future-gazing prediction. I'm not talking about what's coming in 5 years. This has already happened. The ground has completely shifted under our feet. The way candidates find and decide on jobs, it has been fundamentally changed by AI. And honestly, most of us aren't ready for it.
Just how big is this shift? Well, right now, a staggering 65% of job seekers are actively using AI platforms in their job search. Think about that. That's not a fringe group of tech-savvy people. That's the mainstream. That's the majority of your talent pool. And the growth? It's just explosive. We've seen a 14x increase in traffic coming from AI platforms to career sites. And that's just in the last 6 months. This isn't a slow, gradual trend. It's a tidal wave that's completely rerouting how candidates find you. Now, if you're trying to attract that crucial early talent, students, recent graduates, this is where it gets really serious. For that audience, the number jumps to a massive 88%. They are AI native job seekers. And what that means is, if you're not showing up on these platforms, you are, for all intents and purposes, invisible to them. So this huge shift creates this new problem. A lot of people are calling it the AI black box. All of a sudden, there's this powerful new channel that is shaping how people see your brand. And the scary part is, most companies have absolutely no idea what it's saying about them. You're flying blind. You have to realize candidates aren't just typing keywords into a search bar anymore. That's old news. They're having actual conversations with AI. They're asking really specific questions like these, looking for smart recommendations on where they should work. And this is the part that changes everything. AI isn't just a search engine that spits out a list of jobs. Nope. It's an active curator. It's forming an opinion about your company based on everything it can find online, and then it recommends you, or more importantly, your competitors, based on that opinion. It's a brand new gatekeeper standing between you and the best talent. Which, of course, brings us to the big, scary question, the one that should be keeping every single talent leader up at night. When a top candidate asks AI for a recommendation, does your brand make the cut? Do you have any idea what AI is whispering to them about you right this second? Okay, so that uncertainty, that feeling of flying blind, that's exactly why we need a new tool for our toolkit. It's time to turn on the lights in that black box. And this is where we introduce the solution, a way to finally get some visibility and take back a little bit of control. So what is an AI employer brand's health audit really? Think of it as your new playbook for this AI-driven world. It gives you this complete 360-degree view of how your brand is being seen, how it's being ranked, and how it's being talked about in AI search across all the different roles and locations you actually care about hiring for. It really boils down to three huge things. First, employer sentiment. Is the story AI is telling about you a good one, or is it actually damaging your reputation? Second, visibility. Simple enough. Are you even showing up when it counts? And third, and this is key, actionable insights. You don't just get data. You get a clear roadmap of exactly what you need to do to get better. All right, so let's pop the hood and take a look inside. I mean, for you to trust the insights, you have to know where they come from, right? And in this case, the proof is absolutely in the data. This thing is a beast. The scale here is just incredible. To do one of these audits, we ask over 14,000 unique questions to understand every single little nuance of how your brand is perceived and where it shows up. And those questions, they generate a mountain of information. We're talking over 85,000 data points. So this isn't about guesswork or gut feelings. This is a deep, hardcore, quantitative analysis of how you're performing out there in the wild world of AI. And that depth lets us investigate 25 different employer brand pillars. We go so far beyond just what you pay people. We look at how AI understands your culture, your career paths, your commitment to DE&I, the whole shebang. So after all that, what do you actually walk away with? You get this incredible suite of tools. You get a visibility report, a full sentiment analysis, a detailed breakdown of where your content is falling short, and crucially, you see how you stack up against your competitors. It all culminates in a real, actionable plan. And let's be honest, this is maybe the most powerful part. You're not just looking at your own scores in a vacuum. You get to see exactly how you're doing against the competition. Are they getting recommended for a key role more often? Is their sentiment score higher? This is the kind of intelligence that helps you build a strategy that actually wins. Because at the end of the day, an audit like this isn't just about getting a bunch of interesting information. It's about taking that insight and turning it into action. It's about gaining a real, tangible, competitive advantage in this whole new game of talent attraction. And the things you learn from an audit become the foundation for a much smarter strategy. You can start to do things like fine-tune your application process for AI-generated resumes, set up analytics to track what AI is doing over time, and even add new AI features to your own career site. You know, it all boils down to this. This is about taking back control. It's your chance to stop guessing and start knowing what AI is telling the world's best candidates about you. It's your opportunity to manage that narrative and make sure you're visible right where it matters most. The future of attracting talent, it's already here, and it is absolutely powered by AI. So the only question left to ask is your brand actually built to compete and win in it?